What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Connor Awesomeness, and tonight I will be simulating the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. The 49ers are 2-0 on the season, meanwhile the Rams are 0-2 on the season. This will most likely be my last video of the year. I don't really know if I have anything going on tomorrow night, but in case I do, I wish you all a very happy New Year. But yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, and yeah, we're gonna get right. Sorry about that. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna upgrade some guys, and then rank some, and then look at the rankings, and then we're gonna jump right into action. So let's do this thing. All right. It looks like the 49ers need some upgrades, so let's see what they got here. Ooh, Diamador Lenoir will be an 83 overall. Interesting. Alright. You'll have to see that. Now let's see for the Rams. Let's see what they got here. Ooh. Over there, beautiful. And it looks like the Rams need to upgrade as well. Let's see what they got here. Ochan Mathis will be in 65 overall. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see about the rankings. So the 49ers are the number 23 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Rams are the number 27 offense in the league. Defensively, the 49ers are the number 1 defense in the league. Meanwhile, the Rams are the number 24 defense in the league. All right, let's do this. This will probably be this will probably get ugly, but we're still gonna do this, guys. Why not? Right? Let's do this. Let's go, boys. If you're a Rams or a 49ers fan, drop your score predictions in the comments down below. I'm interested to see what you got to say.
Today, from Los Angeles, California, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny in practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Purdy from the gun. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A toss left side from Mitchell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And Mitchell going to have a 49ers first down as he's down to the 11. Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when a knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. He'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense going to go to work for the first time, and it is the veteran Matthew Stafford at the helm in his 16th NFL season and 4th with the Rams.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Man open left side, it's Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Stafford now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, the Rams had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
On first down, it's Stafford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Purdy to throw it on first down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So his first sack of the game, but CD, not his first of the season. He has shown an ability to get after the quarterback here early in his rookie year.
Yeah, and that just goes along with everything else we already knew about him. We knew his ability to tackle and to make plays behind the line of scrimmage. But any kind of pass rush you get almost seems like a bonus. I think they'll use him that way a lot more moving forward.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
And I got the safe completion on 3rd. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. It's complete to Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike, and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Stafford on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, and that is incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Kittle with the nice hands there, and he's coming off yet another all-pro season in which he was a lone player at his position to eclipse 1,000 yards for the year, and he only needed 65 catches to do it. Once he grabs the ball, good luck getting him on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You talk about this Rams defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Purdy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
His kick is absolutely perfect, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And the Rams getting set to go now. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 7 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches, as they've got it as we resume action. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, it's Stafford. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Third and 12. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. With it is Jackson. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here.
Trying to play field position maybe? Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense? Who knows?
You're a nice man. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. 2nd and 5. Another try for Garindo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Purdy. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now 2nd and 5. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Stafford. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is indeed good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the third drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Niners set to take over on offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Right back to Juszczyk again. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st down, Purdy over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They run over center with Mitchell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Purdy from the gun. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
A little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone, get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
On first down, Stafford here. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw, Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Here comes third down at 7. From the 50, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down at Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's second down and 3. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Again, it's Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stafford now to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. An option give now to Mitchell. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. On the handoff, Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd down at 5. Purdy now to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Purdy looking to throw. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo Samuel, 67 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Play action, Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. the ball in the air. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with the option. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This 2nd and 4. A give running right is Mitchell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Purdy off the play fake. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here comes the Rams punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A the quick handoff. It's Juszczyk. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll run it here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Purdy bootlegging it. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. A little juke. And down inside the 15 he goes. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Powerful running. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Now Moody for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Bobby Brown on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Now Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. On 1st down, Stafford here. To the right side, that's Whittington. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Stafford. Another completion for Cup. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 71 yards rushing now for Mitchell. He's got a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A handoff running right, Garendo. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 3rd down and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
2nd and 12. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stafford now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Stafford looks to throw again. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Stafford on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Cup. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Throwing again is Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To the right side, it complete to Atwell. Touchdown, Rams! 2-2 Atwell. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. This is Samuel. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop it behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Gets this one to use check. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they will take a knee here. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Dominant win here for the Rams, for the 49ers rather. Alright, now for the player stats. Matthew Stafford went 48 for 62 with 469 passing yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day is from 38 yards. Brock Purdy went 22 for 29 with 251 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 67 yards. For rushing, Kyron Williams had 10 rushing attempts for 43 yards and a touchdown, and Brandon Ayuk had 3 rushing attempts for 16 yards and a touchdown. Tutu Atwell had 6 catches for 76 yards and a touchdown. Deebo Samuel Sr. had 3 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown, and George Kittle had 5 catches for 54 yards and a touchdown. Tutu Atwell's his longest catch of the day was from 15 yards. Deebo Samuel's his longest catch of the day was from 67 yards. And George Kittle's his longest catch of the day was from 16 yards. And today I do the longest runs as well. Oh no. Oh shit, I don't think I did. Oh my goodness. Kyron Williams' his longest run of the day was from 15 yards, and Brandon Ayuk's his longest run of the day was 13 yards. Alright, oh my goodness, okay. Colton McKivitz allowed a sack. Dominic Pooney allowed a sack. Charles Leno Jr. allowed a sack. and Kevin Dawson allowed 2 sacks. Javon Hargrave had 2 sacks. Leonard Floyd had a sack. Devondre Campbell had a sack. Fred Warner had a sack. Jared Verse had a sack. And Braden Fisk had a sack. For field goals, Jake Moody had made 3 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 49 yards. Joshua Carty made only 1 field goal, but he missed the other 2. But his longest field goal was from 44 yards. Mitch Wishnowski had 4 punts for 177 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 50 yards. Ethan Evans had 3 punts for 146 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 51 yards. Alright, Adoree Jackson had 4 kick returns for 109 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 28 yards. Isaac Guerrero had 3 returns for 81 yards, and his longest return of the day was also from 28 yards. And Jacob Cowing had only 1 return for 5 yards. And for punt returns, there was only 2 punt returns, and one of them was by 49ers player, and the other was from Rams player. But Deebo Samuel had only 1 punt return for a yard, and Adoree Jackson only had 1 return, but it didn't go for any yards. And that's pretty much like all the stats from this game, as the 49ers dominate the Rams at SoFi Stadium, beating them 30-17. And the 49ers' next game is going to be a really good game. It's going to be taking on my beloved Patriots at Levi Stadium. It's going to be a great game, boys. But we got some other interesting games coming up, but we're going to get to that in a bit. For now, we're going to do some upgrades for the Rams first. We got a very interesting player name, Dresser Wynn. I don't know who names their child that name, but I guess do whatever works for you, man. He's going to be a 51 overall. Okay, I guess. The Rams are now 0-3 on the season. Oh my god, dude. They flat out suck right now. Jeez Louise. Alright, now the 49ers. See if they got any upgrades. And it looks like they do. Alright. Let's see what they got here. Deebo Samuel is going to be an 88 overall. Beautiful. You love to see that. Even as a 49ers fan. Let's go. And the next game that I will be simulating will be the Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals, which will be, I'm not sure if it will be tomorrow night, but it will probably be the night after. But the Lions are 2-0 and the Cardinals are 1-1 on the season, so that's going to be a very good game. But that is pretty much like where I will leave it off for tonight. So, if you guys made it to the next video, I'd like you guys to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. And a very happy New Year to every single one of you. I'm truly grateful for this community I am growing. I truly love you all so much. And yeah, until then, have a happy New Year, and also have a great day. Yeah, have a night, guys.